stop.
For a limited time, get a free pair of shoes with your Good Feet purchase.
Morongo is made for everybody. For you, it's some good times and great food while meeting some great friends. Then again, the slots are always calling, so you find your favorite game. Morongo is for you. Morongo is made for everybody. Morongo, good times for everybody.
Right now, 5:30, our weather coverage continues. We're checking in on the First Alert Radar Network because many areas are still drying out from the rain overnight and this morning.
Rain isn't completely gone in our area. In fact, we are still seeing some showers, but meteorologist Melissa McGee joins us right now with another update. Boy, what a difference in the radar we're looking at behind you.
Oh, absolutely, Colleen. I mean, this time yesterday we were bracing for the storm, and then overnight into our Thursday morning we had a lot of very heavy rain across the region. So here's the First Alert Radar Network. You can see just some scattered showers across the region, across areas in Malibu, Topanga Beach, over into Santa Monica. A heavy cell currently moving on through just to the south of Bel Air and also pressing into areas in West Hollywood, traveling over into Pasadena, Altadena, and just to the south of Mount Wilson. Pockets of moderate rainfall across that region. Also moisture that we're tracking across the region. So it's fairly scattered as we go throughout the rest of the evening hours, but just to the east of Cerritos and also to the west of Anaheim, some moderate pockets of activity. Rainfall season so far, remember our rainy season starts for the first day of October, and we've seen 6.70 inches of rain. Average for us is a little more than 4 inches, so we have a surplus
To support local response and recovery efforts for any potential disasters. The San Francisco Bay Area and wine country just getting slammed. The storm hit there last night with ferocious strength and deadly consequences in Sonoma County. The storm is being blamed for the death of a toddler. Investigators say that child was killed when a giant redwood tree fell onto the family's home last night, apparently pinning the little boy who was sitting on the couch when he was underneath that tree. The strong winds also blamed for the destruction at this gas station in South San Francisco. You can see that large canopy knocked down last night. Several of the pumps there damaged as well, but fortunately, no customers were there at the time and no one was injured. And there is significant damage in Santa Cruz County, especially along the coast. The extremely high tide and rough surf causing big problems there. You can see this pier in Capitola broken apart. The wharf and pier in Santa Cruz were also evacuated after wave heights were reported at 26 feet in that area.
An arrest has been made in a deadly hit and run that killed a grandmother who was donating gifts on Christmas Eve. NBC4's Ted Chen has response now from the family and how police were able to track down this driver.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Gratitude was one of the emotions felt today by the family of 62-year-old Trina Newman Townsend, who thanked the LAPD for the arrest of a man police identified as 55-year-old Carlos Mayor. Police say Mayor was driving the car that fatally hit Newman Townsend on Christmas Eve while going back to her car after dropping off gifts at a South LA shelter.
I'm Trina's second oldest brother.
At times, the emotion was too much. Family and friends say that's how much Newman Townsend was loved. Auntie Trina, her nickname written at her memorial, a foster mother, philanthropist, and evangelist, praised for her deep faith and endless generosity.
She had a heart. That lady, she loved unconditionally.
Her daughter said it was very painful that the suspect didn't turn himself in despite the family's pleas. And yet, even in their grief, Newman Townsend's husband said there was room for forgiveness.
Carlos, I forgive you. Okay, you panic, that's it.
Police say they made the arrest with a lot of community help. Perhaps they said it was because it happened on Christmas Eve, with emotions high to a woman so cherished.
She's just phenomenal. With one word, amazing.
She